Magical Mr. C. Wanted to let you know that I'm currently on this particular date of the video in New York State at a rest stop. I'm going to be doing, Lord willing, a show over in Auburn, New York. No, it's not Christmas time. No. It is actually springtime, and springtime, yay! And true to form, in springtime, there's always rain. I don't know if you can see it from the vantage point here, but it is raining, and it's a good thing that I replaced my windshield wipers the other day. The hardware, the blades kind of fell out when I took out the blades from the box. I thought it was something that I did, but no, it was faulty, so I had to figure out how to replace the hardware by snapping them in place. It took a little while, but I muscled on through it. I got the windshield wipers working pretty good. Now I need to replace my charger cord, because that's starting to short out on me as well, and it's kind of a drag if you use your phone for your maps and this kind of stuff, where it only works only part of the time. That's kind of a drag. So I got to replace that, and then also I got to replace my bank card because my chip isn't working anymore, and the card needs to be replaced anyway in a couple of months. So when I get back home, whenever that is, sometime during this week, I'll have to replace my bank card. In the meantime, I'm operating strictly on a cash basis, so that's kind of my line of business this week. Yeah, lots of little tiny piddly nickel dime stuff, but hey, I'm very thankful for what I'm doing, and very thankful that I have the health necessary to keep on keeping on. So I'm going to be showing where I arrive in Auburn, New York, and Lord willing, I'll be able to film some of the show and give you a little bit of an autopsy at the end. All right, stay tuned. Oh, before I say anything, please hit like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you do that. Share with one another, because I want to get to a little bit higher number than I have been. Yes, I've been checking the analytics, and I'll tell you what, 18 subscribers, that's really wonderful. I'm very thankful for that, but I like to have at least double that if I can possibly do that. I wonder if my audience level is up for the challenge to share with your friends and family, even your enemies. Ooh, then we'll all be happy. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. The Magical Mr. C in Auburn, New York. I'm at my destination. I'm doing a nursing home for today. I got a couple of bookings in. I was also able to visit a couple of friends over at the Bass Pro in Auburn, New York. Yeah, it was really fun. So I'm very happy. The shows that I got booked for today, one I got booked just as I was exiting a bathroom. That's nice. Then another one I got booked while I was on my way to the facility. So that was also very nice. Yes, mentioned in previous videos, the sweet spot of this business is three things to keep in mind. Number one, you want to get work. So assuming that you have a show, okay, and if you don't have a show and you want to do this business, best to get a show. That's number one. You have a show. You get paid for the show. That's two. Number three, you get additional shows booked. That in one day is a beautiful scenario. So far, I've got one out of the three done. I've got about 2 shows booked today, and I don't know if I'm going to be piggybacking off of this show at the nursing home today or not. I don't know. I usually perform for these folk maybe about once a year, so we'll see what happens with that. I'll keep you posted on it. And usually I'm not paid straight up from this facility either. It's usually a net 30. And I've mentioned about these sorts of things when you're working for
companies, corporations, they have a net 30, net 60, and net 90. You have to really budget that out. You have to plan ahead for that sort of thing, because you don't want to be caught off guard. You always want to have adequate preparations financially to cover such things. So anyway, any more updates? Well, I'm going to be getting checked in just a few minutes, and then hopefully the layout will allow me to film some of the action that takes place in my magic shows. Yes, a lot of actions. Some people think that, well, performing in a nursing home, that's a nice deed for the day. But actually, there is a lot of excitement that happens in some of these places. And not just people wandering up and causing disruptions. Sometimes that happens, admittedly. But a lot of times there's just a lot of fun and excitement that takes place. And hopefully we'll be able to capture some of that if the logistics prove out to be favorable. Okay, I'll keep you posted. All right. Exiting the building now. The relative autopsy before I submit it to forensic is that the show was a little bit off in terms of timing. And the reason for this was because the client wanted me to do some coin productions of some St. Patrick's Day tokens that she got at a party store. An Amazon thing, maybe. I don't know. But that's kind of how that went, and it threw my timing off. It's hard to do magic with other people's props, let's put it that way. But they loved the show. I'm rebooked for October, so, and I also got paid, so the synergy is there, plus 2 other bookings today. I would call that a successful day. Is it a perfect day? Heavens no. You'll see if you haven't already seen the clips. You'll see some of the clips. It's a little bit not perfect. All right. Again, this is Magical Mr. C. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hi there, Magical Mr. C. Jason Ledane did a book called Confident Deceptions of a particular trick that he called Forging Ahead. Now, it consists of just leftover cards from an old deck. And the premise being that the magician collects signatures. And personally, I do like signatures. I'm an autograph hound myself. That's why I got in the show business. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it nice and fair and use my autograph right here. Everybody see that? All right. Then we'll have the spectator make their autograph right there. Okay? That's perfect. Oh, don't cut myself. It's a Sharpie. All right. Where did I get that idea from? I have no idea. So we'll just place the card. The Ace of Clubs. Where do we place it? Right here, maybe. All right. And get rid of this. And try to find a red card. Ah, this looks like a good red card. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a red card, the Ace of Hearts. Now watch what happens. Watch what happens. The black card and the red card. The red card turns black. And the black card turns red with both signatures. That is what's called Forging Ahead. My name is Magical Mr. C. I hope you liked it.